Hello, everyone. Welcome into week 3 of Roadmap to Success Bootcamp. My name is Sarabi. I'm going to be teaching you guys all about marketing strategies and how you guys don't have to be a secret agent. Okay, so everything that we're going to go through today is all designed to help you market your business as a travel agent, so that way people know where to find you and you can pick up business. Now, one thing for sure, please make sure you guys save questions for the end of the training. We are going to be getting through a lot of different information. So just be sure to save your questions for the end, write them down on a notepad or the outline, and we'll be sure to answer them at the end, okay? All right, so just a brief overview of everything we're going to be talking about. Okay, so we're going to talk about, defining what exactly is marketing, social media marketing, specifically different platforms within that field, different in-person events, email marketing strategies, virtual events, how to actually market your business. And then at the end, we're going to also give you guys some homework for the week. So let's go ahead and get started defining what is marketing. So basically it's defined as the activity or business of promoting and selling products or services, including market research and advertising. So basically just getting everybody aware of what your business is and then putting it out there in different ways and different kind of platforms. So for example, social media, that is of the main marketing strategies, especially for what we do since we are work from home. That is a very good way to market your business. In-person events are also a very good way as well, especially when you're out there talking to people. Email marketing is an awesome way, especially when you have your own list. You can cater that to your own people. And then also virtual events. This is one that's on the rise now, in a post-COVID world. So a lot of virtual events going on where you can network and also meet other possible clients. Now let's dive into social media marketing for a moment. There are lots of different social media platforms that you can choose to market your business on. But here are some of the main ones that people tend to stick to. Not saying that you have to stick to these 4, but these are the 4 that a lot of people do utilize and are successful on. So starting off with Facebook. For those that don't know, Facebook is a platform where you can do regular posts, you can do videos, you can post pictures, and it's a very good resource and platform for visibility and growing your audience for your business. So a lot of people do find that you can find leads on Facebook just because, you're putting that out there. People can follow you and they can follow the pages that you have for your business pages. Now, same thing with Instagram. You can do it's more visual, so it's more so focused on like your photos and videos, like reels and things like that. And with Instagram, they're really more focused on building your brand. So, having an audience that is centered around maybe a niche that you have or a certain brand that you want to kind of highlight or a destination that you want to highlight. Instagram is a very good platform for that. And it's also a very good one to start building your email list as well for your audience. Because of the certain properties that Instagram has, you can start putting freebies out there and things like that for your clients to actually want to put their information in, and then you can start building your email list. And we'll talk about a little bit more how that works when we do talk about email marketing. But Instagram is a very good starter for the email marketing platform and marketing strategy. TikTok is also a very good one. This one is a little bit more on the newer side, where a lot of people are utilizing short form videos to kind of get their awareness out there. And what people are really utilizing this one for too is more so not just for brand awareness, but also educating the public. So people on TikTok, they go there, they watch the videos, they learn things, they type in things specifically. It's its own search engine. So the more specific you are with the information and the content that you're presenting on TikTok, the more likely people are going to find your things. So this goes along with how Instagram is building your brand awareness. This is kind of a step above that. It's okay, you're establishing your brand and you're providing information specific to that brand, to the audiences that it needs to go to, and you can start building your platform that way. And then LinkedIn is also a very good resource, not just for clients, but also just networking in general. So if you want to network with other businesses and start getting some referrals from businesses, LinkedIn is a very, very good resource for that. Now, again, there are different social media platforms that you can market on, like YouTube or Pinterest. But those are some of the main ones that people tend to stick to. Now, if you are marketing, these are some of the travel ad examples that you can utilize. There is no right way to do this, guys. So don't feel like you have to be stuck in a box on how you market your business. You can do it in any way that fits your personality. Because one thing that's really cool about social media is people are buying a brand from you. You're basically selling yourself. So, whatever you put out there has to be representative of you and your values. And that's what gravitates people to shop with you or buy with you or, book with you. So, for example, here we have an agent who has, basically the information of the travel deal, the basics. She has our call to action, pricing, and then everything with the basic picture. So if you want to go that route, you can definitely do that for a travel ad. We also have another agent where basically she took everything that's in here and put it all in one place on the flyer. So this was done in Canva. And again, it has the information on there. It has some kind of call to action of sorts. It has the pricing, her branding, and then a picture with dates. Okay. And then you can do things like this one was done on TikTok. And this doesn't even necessarily have a destination in mind. It doesn't have any kind of, pricing or anything like that. It's just a pretty fun video. So let's just show what this would be like. When you book your resort and your own and you find out if the kid is not kid friendly, avoid mishaps. She has her call to action here. And it's like a silly video, right? It doesn't have to be something super serious, right? So, especially with TikTok, people are very unserious on that platform. So the more outrageous, the better. But again, there's different ways that you can market your business and still gain clients. Next are in-person events. So when you're basically speaking with in-person events, you do want to have, business cards, things like that in place beforehand. So that way, when you're talking with people, you can hand out your information directly. Now, another good habit is also to kind of, have collateral as well on hand too, to kind of set yourself apart, right? Especially if you're at like a networking event right here, a lot of people are handing out different business cards, right? You don't want to get lost in the pile. So, you can do things where if you utilize some of the collateral that we have, which again, I'm going to show you guys this a little bit later on where you can find those, and it's completely free. You can hand these out at these networking events, and now you have something that you can set yourself apart from everybody else. But networking events are very crucial. They're just as important as marketing to your clients, because when you market to another business or you market to another person, that one person can refer 3 people to you. So instead of you just marketing to one person, you're marketing to now like 4. So, attend networking events as much as you can. Get your name out there, because you want to be that person that knows a person that knows a person, right? You want to be when someone is in conversation talking about, going to travel, when they're talking to their friend, your name pops up because you've made an impression and they're like, oh yeah, I know a travel agent here. Here's their information. And they have your information. They have your business card that they can share. So networking events are very helpful. A lot of them are free. If you go on Eventbrite, you can go on Google, you can go on Facebook, you can find a lot of different events on those platforms as well. LinkedIn has some too. But just do a basic Google search of networking events going on in your city, and you can find things that you can connect with. Now, expos and vendor shows are a little bit different. Okay, these ones cost money. And with these ones, you do want to kind of vet the expo and the vendor show accordingly, okay? Because these are such large events. Like say you're doing a wedding expo, you want to ask them questions like, okay, how many travel agencies are going to be there, right? Because yeah, you get excited to be invited to a vendor show, but you're one of like 12 or 13. How much visibility do you think you're going to get between 13 other people, right? You want to be, if there's like another person, if you can be the only travel agent there, that's golden, right? That's exactly what you want. But you don't want to have more than like 3 or 4 other, businesses that are like yours, because then it's like, okay, now you feel like you have to compete, and you want to make sure the money that you're spending is worth the leads that you're going to get from the vendor event. Now, another thing to note with expos as well, you need to ask if there's equipment that's provided. So, for example, tables and chairs, what kind of stuff that you're going to need, if you're going to need an outlet for your display, just different things like that. So that way you can be better prepared and better suited, and you know how much is going to actually cost up front. So that way you can, realize, if that's going to be worth it for you. Okay, so expos and vendor shows, they are very beneficial for sure, and most of the time they do give you the email list of all the attendees and registrants afterwards too, so that can really help with your email list if you know what to do with it. And then there's farmers markets. Now these can cost money. Sometimes they could be free, sometimes not. They're not as much as expo vendor shows, but they're just as important too, right? Being in your local community, that goes a long way, especially with farmers markets, or swap meets or flea markets or things like that. 9 times out of 10, there's not that many travel agents that are there, unless you're in a big city that a lot of agents are in. But yeah, those are really good to market your business as well. It's a little bit on the smaller scale, and most of the time they're family friendly too. So you can have interactive things on your table that appeal to kids. That's one thing I've learned. I have 3 kids of my own, so I put things on my table that will appeal to them, and it brings the parents to the table so I can hook, sync them, and talk to them, and get their information. So that's kind of how it works. Candy is a wonder. In the summertime, you want to avoid chocolate because of melting, but like in the winter times, chocolate is always like, a go-to. But if you can do like things like Jolly Ranchers, things that don't have like a lot of like nuts and things like that, just simple candies, lollipops, kids go crazy for them. And then if you get the Disney growth charts that we get for free, the collaterals, and put them on the side, they can see how tall they are. Like, it's just one of those things where it makes your table, it makes people gravitate to your table, and then you can start talking to them about what you do, and that's a way to kind of get them in. So, just definitely look up, see what other markets are in your city going on. There's also other places, like if you go to Walmart, they do have a vendor. I don't know if you guys seen where people have tables that they sit outside for nonprofits. So if you are a person that gives back and utilizes your business to give back, that can be something that you can look into. If you have a small airport, I know in our city we have a small airport, and actually vendors are able to set up shop there as well for a small fee as well. So, just do some Google researching and see what's available in the city that you're in, or even maybe a town down the way or something like that. And, try to make it a point to do at least one in-person event every quarter. Now, these are some general setup examples. So this one looks like they're at a farmer's market. They have some collateral on the table, decorations and things with a sign, a tent, all the little goodie stuff. Really, really nice setup. This one was actually done in a stadium, a sports event. So again, we have collateral in the back there. We have the logo branding. You always want to have your branding somewhere on the table, some little things, little knickknacks and such. And then this one was like an example for a wedding expo. So you see she has her live plants, she has her collateral, her branding, and the colors and everything. So there's a lot of different ways you can go about it. But again, always make sure that if you are going to an event that you're prepared, if you need to bring your own tables and chairs, because some events provide them, some don't. And you need to be sure that if you need an outlet, that you are in a booth that is outlet available, because sometimes they may charge you extra for that. Email marketing. So here we are with the email marketing. So building your list is key. Okay, there's a lot of different ways you can build your list. If you go to a wedding expo, like I said, they give you the list at the end. So you pretty much have your list there. You just have to manage it right, so that way, you don't get people who unsubscribe from you. But basically, when you're initially building out your real list, it's it's easier to start off with offering a freebie. Okay, so maybe you're giving out travel tips, maybe you're giving out a travel guide, a travel journal, something that you can create easily in Canva, something that's going to entice somebody to give you their name, phone number, and email. That's essentially all you need to build your list. If you want to ask for birthday, you can. Um, that's up to your discretion, but basically building your list, you want to give them something so that way they can give you something, and now you're able to kind of navigate with that information, and you're building the people in your own community, so you don't have to worry about, like with social media marketing, other agencies or other people marketing to them, because this is your actual list that you're marketing to them yourself. And there's different platforms that you can do this with. HubSpot is a very good one to start with. It's very user friendly. Um, MailChimp is a good one. MailerLite is also a good one. But with email marketing, if you want to start off like fresh, just to kind of get an idea of what your numbers are doing, BranchUp is going to be one of the best ones to start off with, because one is already free. You're already signed up for it for social media things. And they do newsletters automatically sent out to your email list. So what this does is it helps you establish trust. It's going to be a platform where it sends out useful information for your campaigns, right? You can customize them if you want to, but they're already made out for you in BranchUp. And then they offer exclusive deals. So if you want to start utilizing your list and sending them things on your own, then you want to make sure that the offers that you're sending them are exclusive to them, so they feel like they're part of like your travel club essentially. So you build that trust. You don't want to be spammy, right? Don't send them an email every single day. That's one quick way to get unsubscribed. And for those that are using platforms like HubSpot, MailChimp, like things like that, the higher your unsubscribe rate, the more likely you're going to lose those privileges to send emails with that platform. I had to learn that the hard way. So definitely make sure you are being, steady with the information you're giving them, and they have value for your clients. So that way they can trust your brand, and you're not just spamming them with deals and specials and travel ads and things like that. You are giving them information as well out after they've already received their freebie. And then you want to be consistent. So send them information within the same time frame. So if you want to do a weekly newsletter, like of a destination of the week where you're showing them the information, make sure you are on time with that and do it on a weekly schedule. If you want to do a weekly newsletter, or not a weekly, I'm sorry, a monthly newsletter, then make sure, excuse me, on the same time of the month, you are sending that newsletter out, because once you build your list out a little bit more, people are going to be looking forward to some of those emails, and they're going to be checking for that. Okay. And then keep the content engaging. Don't put the same kind of stuff on there. Throw it in it. If you're like a luxury travel specialist or you're a cruise travel specialist, every now and again, throw in there something Disney, throw in something, adventure travel, throw in some foodie travel, right? Just throw in all different types of things to keep them engaged, because you never know. Like some people like to do different things and want to try new stuff. So if they're getting the same kind of information on a constant basis, then they can also unsubscribe as well. All right. And then also, guys, last but not least, we are talking about virtual events. So this is kind of like how the in-person events are, but everything on the computer. So attending the virtual networking events, there's a platform called Alignable that's really nice, that has a lot of different networking events available. Again, Eventbrite has this as well, and they're mostly free. So, make sure you're looking up different events that you can attend to. LinkedIn is a good one for that. Facebook as well. Virtual travel expos for agents. So, sometimes vendors will send us information about a virtual expo where they have the BDMs on a certain time, talk about their destination or put together like a nice little presentation. And it's really nice. So, those are things that are happening now. Like I said, in the post-COVID world, more people are doing things over online now too. So that is an option for you as well. And then also like a virtual travel party, which is pretty cool. Like if you don't want to have an in-person travel party, you can do one in person as well. But with the virtual ones, You can pretty much set a time, a date, have everybody come in on Zoom. And then you talk about either the travel business, if you are wanting to, present yourself as a mentor, or you can talk about, different specials that you offer, so that way you can have your own little travel club with people around you, and that can help you with clients as well. So there's a lot of different ways you can utilize a virtual travel party, but that is something that you can set up if you want to purchase your own Zoom and do so. All right, so now that we've kind of discussed what marketing is, the platforms that we use, the different ways that you can market, now let's talk about how you're actually going to market your business. Okay, what are the essential things that are going to help you take it to the next level? So, one, you want to make sure you have your branding together. Okay, so your business name, that is the first thing that you want to make sure you have, is your business name, because without your business name, people can't identify you, right? And then you want to get a logo. So you can do one in Canva. People use Adobe Photo Editor, or if you're like, this is stressing me out, I don't want to do this, you can also go into Fiverr and have somebody, you could pay somebody to do it that way too. So it's up to you, your discretion. I did mine in Canva, so that this is mine here. Just put little pieces and elements together until I found one that I liked. And honestly, guys, this is logo number 5. I've rebranded my logo 5 times, okay, till I got something that I wanted. It took me a year and a half to get it to evolve to this one, okay? So if you change your logo and your branding, that is completely okay. Just make sure when you're starting off, you have one. So when you're giving things out to people, they at least can acknowledge that you have something together, okay? And then it doesn't hurt to have branding colors as well, to identify and keep your business and travel ads and things consistent. All right, and then we're gonna go and talk about collateral. So when we were looking at the examples of, the expos and the vendors events, they had these little magazines and brochures on their tables, right? That is what's called collateral for us. Okay, so our vendors are amazing. They give us free things that we can help market our business and label and customize as our own. So vendors like Carnival, Princess, Norwegian, Disney, Universal, SeaWorld, Hawaii, a lot of other vendors and destinations, they do this because they want us to promote their things as well. And what is cool is, like I said, they give us a slot or a selection where we can customize it to put a label on there. So, maybe a small little call to action with our phone number, contact information, and our logo, something along those lines, so we can market our business and still have our own branding as well. So let me go ahead and show you what one looks like. We're going to go ahead and go into Carnival, because that one is typically easier to find. So this is a Carnival one. Under the marketing tools, they have a lot of different marketing things. Okay, so if you want to do e-brochures to send out, you can do those. There's flyers you can download, pictures, brochure orders. But what we're going to go in is this marketing collateral library. Okay, anything that says the word collateral, that is like a physical print. Okay, whoops, sorry, I went to the wrong one. Brochure orders. It's going to take you to another page. And oftentimes with the vendors, they're going to take you to another page where you can go in, put your order in there. All right, so this is the ordering tool for the brochures. And again, these are free. It'll tell you what your shipment arrival date is based off of your region. And you can go in, click on brochures, add to cart. So 1 box equals 30 brochures. These are what the new brochures look like. And guys, these are not just like, weak, wimpy kind of brochures. These are actual booklets, like nice professional magazine like booklets. So if you're going shopping and you see the magazine tabloids, by the grocery store, things like that, they're like that quality kind of brochures. So again, that's another way you can market yourself in person, put one of them there instead of like the little tabloids that they have plastered everywhere. Cover that up with your travel stuff so somebody can grab it, right? But yes, they have lots of different brochures. A lot of different vendors have different things as well. Some have postcards. I really, really, really like the ones with Princess and Norwegian. They have like little letterheads. So if you want to write a personal letter and send it out to people with like a nice branded letterhead, you can do that as well. So they're the options are limitless with what you can utilize your collaterals for. But I just wanted to show you guys that one example of excuse me, where you can order that from. And then guys, you want to make sure that you have business cards, okay? So because how are people going to find out your contact information if you don't have business cards to hand to them? So Vistaprint is a very good one. If you utilize our Evo rewards, we do get discounts, so you can utilize that with your Vistaprint gift card orders. 4over4 is another good one where they do give a good amount of free gift cards if you follow all the little things that they want to do. So that's another option for affordable gift cards. Canva, which is a personal favorite of mine, mostly because they're eco-friendly, but they do offer business cards as well. So you can design them right in Canva and then have them printed out. Same kind of deal too with Vistaprint and 4over4. If you want to design them in Canva and use your design to put over there, you can do that as well. But one thing I will note with Vistaprint, they do have templates. So if you're not like, design friendly, you can utilize one of their templates as well and have really decent looking Vista or very decent looking business cards. Now those ones are good for like the print business cards. BioLinks, you can think of them as like your digital business card. Okay, so if you're putting things on social media, if you want to have like a QR code that goes to all of your affiliate links, this is where BioLinks come in handy because you can not only just put your contact information, but like I said, we have affiliate links for a lot of different vendors, a lot of ways to make passive income, right? And we can utilize our BioLinks to help market that. So Linktree is a good one to start with as well. Flowcode, Solo2, Popple. All of these are free for the basic package, and then they also have premium packages available that you can purchase. So let's look at a couple of these here. I will note that I don't have an example for Solo2 because I don't personally know anyone that has access to Solo2. I know we have a couple of agents that do it, but I don't know what the name of their code is. But Solo2 is really cool because they do have the option to where you can add your contact to this one, and you can like make it like a nice little page. So I will talk about that one first just because I don't have a physical example to go off of for that one, but they do allow you to add your contact information and your clients to add their contact information. But let's go ahead and look into Linktree first here. So here's an example of my old Linktree. I don't use this one anymore. Like you see, it has my old logo on there. But basically, when you set it up, it's very user friendly. You just add the link that you want on there. You want to title it, and then it tells you how many clicks and analytics and things like that for each of the links that you have on there. You want to design it, you can make it nice and pretty with the background, add your socials, all of that stuff. And like I said, you can add all of your links on here. Very, very user friendly, takes you straight to where you need to go, all that good stuff. Okay, so that is Linktree. And again, this one is also free. The second one is Flowcode. So this is what I currently use now, mainly because I feel like you can customize it a lot better. I like the pictures that you can put on there. So that's what I currently use. Again, you can put your contact information. And this one, they can add their contacts directly from the link as well and share it to anybody that they want to share it to. My socials are here. And like I said, I have all my links, and then I have pictures that I want. The pictures that I have are for the ones that I really want to sell. So, I really like that they give you that option. And again, I have all of my links listed there. And then there's Popple. Popple is very popular as well, because not only do they have access to customization, saving contacts, and everything. But Popple also has products that you can either easily, market your business with. So like if you want to utilize a tag, which Flowco has phone tags that you can put on the back, but Popple has more things where there's like a card that you can use to tap, so the information goes and transfers quickly. They do have like bracelets and such to where if you want to tap somebody's phone, the information goes directly on there. So this is a fan favorite of a lot of agents. But this is one person who Coach Val, she pretty much pushes Popple a lot. This is her page here. She has all of her specials, all of her links that she needs, like, for social media, and credit card authorization, all that good stuff here. Different little things that she has on there, a video, and then business tools. So, very, very nice setup. So Popple, like you can create, a nice little customized page from that as well. So it's really up to you on what you want to do. I know to do what she did on hers, I'm pretty sure she had the premium for Popple. So depending on what level of plan that you want to utilize, you can customize it to your basic ability. But again, they all do offer free options to start off with. And then if you want to upgrade from there, you can try that from there. All right, guys. So now with all that information just thrown at you, we do have some homework for you for the week. So first, this is a social media homework assignment, okay? So I want you to pick one platform to focus on as your main focus for marketing. So whether that be Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, if you want to do Pinterest, you could do that as well. Just pick one main focus for marketing, and then post 3 travel ads before the next meeting for week 4. Okay, so that is your homework. Make sure you take a screenshot of that. Pick one platform, one social media platform, and then post 3 travel ads before the next meeting for week 4. Okay. All right. Do we have any questions? Any questions at all? Again, thank you guys for joining us for week 3's marketing boot camp. I will talk to you soon.